I'm going to get a phone stand. I saw one somewhere, somewhere. Hold on, Susan. Oh boy. This life is not my own. Hi guys, good night. Good night. As you come, please hit that like button for me, please. Please hit that like button for me. It soon come. At one point, you see, the man did not play with it, but you don't know when to do it. I like it in 95 bucks. I can't go for the search now still. So let it stay. Look for it for the next night. Hi guys, good night, good night, good night. Thank you so much for joining. Let me put this right there. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So the phone is standing up now. Good night. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all had a good work week and you're looking forward to the weekend now, because one thing I can tell you, may I look forward to my 2 days rest. I am looking forward to it. Oh God. Just imagine tomorrow morning I will be in bed sleeping. Ah, God is good. Hello, Alvera. Good night. 142. Good night. So thank you so much for joining, guys. And I hope you all having a good night. And I have to say thank you so much for taking the time out to be here with me, because you could be watching Netflix, doing all sort of things, and you choose to be with me tonight. So I must say a big thank you for that, for spending the time with me. Now, people, Jamaica, Jamaica. This country is such a beautiful country. And you see, when you look at it, we're full of drama. Every single day, we have some form of drama happening in the news, social media. It is just crazy. And when I said it's crazy, I mean it's crazy. Yesterday, it was in the news that some schoolboys, they're having a big brawl over a schoolgirl. And it is, well, according to the news, they're saying that a Mona I school boy and a Calabar high school boy had some disagreement over a Queens high school girl. And because of that, it seemed like the Calabar guy and his friends, they do certain, they be, you know what I mean? I don't want to really say it, up the Mona I boy. So because of that, some other schools in the corporate area, they wasn't so pleased with it. So other school take it up now. And it was a big thing where a school had to basically shut its doors for 2 days. Mona I was closed yesterday and today because of the issue. They had a big meeting, according to the news, with Calabar principal and Mona and other individuals from the education sector. Good night, the greatest. Thank you so much for joining. So I hope all of that work out. Now, when I heard the news, I was saying to myself, hold on there, schoolboys, a fight over a girl? Because normally you used to hear where the schoolgirls were the one getting into these. I, Sandy, good night. The schoolgirls were the one getting into the problem, but now it's the other way around. And the funny thing about it is when you listen to the news, you say back in my days when people them do them things there, and I just like a thump, like a crab and them things there. God chosen, good night. Thank you so much for joining. Nowadays, I'm more than that. Them a draw for weapons. That is what is happening in the schools. So I am happy when they decided to close the school for 2 days so they can sort out, resolve this issue. I hope that the Ministry of Justice team, the restorative justice, they will get involved with this because now you need that more than ever in school so they can learn how to deal with their conflict and so forth, how to talk it out in a peaceful manner. Then, today in the news, I was shocked when I heard that a 15-year-old boy in St. James was unalive by a STAB that was done by another student at the school gate. I was like, have mercy. You see, when you look at the school boy, him looks so innocent. Me, I said, oh, could you? It's just a baby. And to see where this child life was robbed just like that over some stupidness, I was like, what is going on? And now the big thing was here in Jamaica was the matter with the DPP, the ruling with the DPP, because this was something big last year on social media when they extended the DPP time in office. Everyone came out, they speak against it, they said it was unconstitutional and so forth. Lo and behold, the Orange Party decided that they were going to take it to the Supreme Court. Today, the Supreme Court ruled that it was unconstitutional, it null and void. Now, I hear where people are saying all sort of things and so forth, and how all the matters that she presided over during the period after, no, because she's the DPP, that now really go. It's all the rulings that she did, the cases and so forth, everything will stand just the same. Then the drama to this ruling now is where you hear the government now came out to say that they are going to appeal the decision next week. And I'm saying, so if it is unconstitutional, if the Jamaica constitutional, whatever book, that I'm like, so we are going to appeal. It just confusing to me. Oh my, God's chosen your first time. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I hope I won't disappoint you and I hope you will be here with me another night. Right. I was like, what are you going to appeal? Why are you going to waste taxpayers' dollar to appeal this case when the entire Jamaican society spoke about it last year and everybody had something to say? Even individuals who were within the house on that side had something to say. And now you hear where they're going to appeal it. I'm like, okay then. So that's why I say Jamaica, it's one place where full of drama. You can never be bored here in Jamaica. And then when you look at what is happening on social media with the Jamaicans, influencers, you have to say, no man, we need to do better. I saw a video where a particular, should I say a particular man, or is he a female? No, I can't say is he a female. That particular male is a bit confusing where you can't really, but he was born a boy, so I'm going to say that particular man. He came out, he might cuss out one particular lady here in Jamaica about her doctorate and this and stuff. I'm like, okay then. So pure drama. Then you hear people contribute money, give money, and they want back their money. People come out and say them to give back money. And I'm like, okay then. No, you see the weird thing? We have a lot of persons out there, They go about donating to causes. When they donate, them not ask no question, then just donate. When everything go wrong and then find out say this and that, them not ask back for their money, because they know say they can't get it back. And I'm listening to these people on social media, and I'm like, okay, it's just another day. Just another day. They really not have nothing for at them. Because I see if they did have something for at them, all of this with them a blow out of proportion, they wouldn't be doing it. Because I don't understand why this visual impaired gentleman thing is such a big deal when down to a child who is just in sixth grade, seventh grade doing bio will understand that you have persons out there who are partially blind. They're not completely, they're partially and so forth. So because of that, they still will need help. They're still going to have challenges functioning on a daily basis. So because of that alone, you have to say, okay. So it's just, yes, the greatest, very confused, very confused. So still winning by far. She's the one I'm here to talk about tonight. And so she's still winning by far. And then you have this Judas situation that is going around. And it seemed like news have it now that the Judas is in the family. Guys, as you come, please hit the like button for me, please. Hit that like button. Happy Sabbath to all of those who are celebrating a Sabbath and so forth. It is Friday night. Hit the like button for me, please, all. I have 31 individuals, 5 likes, so you can just hit that thumbs up if you want. I won't beg, but if you want, you can just hit it for me, please. Thank you. Now, she came out some time ago and she was speaking about Judas, and she was saying how someone did something to her. Basically, the person bring news to a donor, bring her name. It seemed like recording was done and so forth. Now it seemed like people get an understanding as to who that Judas is. Turn out it seemed like the Judas is in the family. And when I was listening to a particular person who was discussing it, I was like, and let me tell you why. We're not going to understand the reason why I say, because we are talking about Donna Marie Go. Dr. Donna Marie Go. Let me put on the title on her name. We are speaking about her. I am speaking about her. She now having the problem with the Judas in her family. This is a woman. She continue to forgive people. Saloni and a lot more who wrong her, she forgive them. Remember, them people are a stranger, and she forgive them. And sometimes when I listen to what some of them done to her, I'm like, because I would never speak back to these individuals if it was me. I would talk back to them. Even Saloni would have stay far from her based on all of the things that would happen. Whole heap of them would have stay far from. But yet still, she continue to forgive people. People wrong her, she forgive them and so forth, because that is just the type of person that she is. She is forgiving, she have a kind heart, so she continue to forgive people. Now, when we all heard about the Judas story, people were saying certain things and so forth. Then you have it now where people are saying how it seemed like it is one of her family member. I won't even call anything, call any name or so forth, because I don't know. But it seemed like it is one of her family member who wrong her, who bring the news, chat bad against her, and so forth. Now, you see, people, not all our family family will be with us. Not all will celebrate with us. They will watch our accomplishment. They will see you achieving everything. Will they be with you? Will they celebrate with you? Yes, they will celebrate with you. But is that celebration genuine? You don't know. So you as an individual, you just have to understand that. So when certain things happen, it not lick your physics. It don't take you by surprise. You have to understand that you're going to have family members, whether brother, sister, cousins, uncle, auntie. They are going to be around you. But even though they are around you, they are not celebrating the victory with you. They are not celebrating your accomplishment with you. They're around you because of what they can get from you. They're around you because of what you can do for them, whether it be get them a job, make sure so they have this comfortable life, they have this, and so forth. Maybe that is the reason why they will be around you. Some of them, they will be around you, and when they see you climbing the ladder, you're going up. Guess what is going to happen? They now going to start to badmine you because they realize that you're climbing, and they're going to start to badmine you. They're going to start to look at your lifestyle. They're going to start to do comparison. They're going to realize that you start to do certain activities. You start to make certain plans. They're not going to be in agreement with those because those plans will make your life even better than before. It will give you a status that they don't want you to have. So you see, because of that, even when they smile in front of you, you better understand it that they're behind your back trying to bring you down. That is how some family members are. And you have to understand that. You see, when you understand that, no matter what some of them do, it won't take you by surprise. I understand the feeling when it comes from someone who you believe was close to you. But I always said, expect the unexpected. So it doesn't matter who, expect the unexpected. So you see, when it happen, it not lick your physics. It not lick your physics. Now, yes, when you find out that your family is doing certain things to you, the situation, it will cause stress, it will cause emotional damage, you will get headache, it will cause this big distrust to happen where you can't trust your family. You're going to come, you're going to say this, you're going to say that. All of that will happen because of it. All of that will up. Oh, amen. I don't deal with family, period. They are very ungrateful, period. People. Oh boy. Well, some people don't, but I have to say thanks be to God. I think I have a good one, a good set, especially when it comes on to my mother's side. But as I said before, me still expect the unexpected. Some of them me just talk to because me have to talk to them. I'm being honest. Me just talk to them because me have to talk to them. Some I hold in high regard, meaning I will go the extra length for them because of the impact that they made on my life. So me will do it. Me realize sometime, say some of them, no matter what, whenever they realize you start to make money, you're going to realize that them are going to start bad mind you. If them feel do something about for you, the least little thing, if them feel give you one glass of water, them are going to want to pay for it. If them feel move your shoes for you, them are going to want to pay for it. I saw some of them turn. And you have to understand that. But one of the main problems that always cause family drama is money. You better believe it, money. And I don't mean where you just have people sitting around talking about money, where you have people just have like a little shilling. I'm speaking about where you have person who is making more money than the other person, and because of that the person is going to sit, the person is going to look at what the person is making, and the person is going to say, oh, this or that. The person is going to want the person to spend some of that money on them in whatever way possible. That is what they're going to want to happen. So it's up to you now to decide what you're going to do. But just understand that is how it is. That is how it is. No, you see, we out here, we're just the spectator. We just a watch. No get involved in a this. No come and talk about this a person, this, that a person, that. No. And let me tell you why. Don't ever get into people family drama. Make them sort out them problem themselves, as some me put at it. Because we have a saying, blood thicker than water. And you see that saying, you better believe it. And what will happen? You will have someone out there now. They see these issues that you want to come, you give your input. Oh, Ronnie girl. Oh, she ungrateful. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. 2 weeks down the line, who you see around the person, the same person who you cuss out, the same person who you claim say ungrateful, the same person who this. Why? because they're family. You know, on the outside, getting involved with these people problems, you're the stranger, you're the water, they are blood. So make them sort out them problem. Let them sort it out. And what I realize, you see, sometimes you have this key, meaning you have something that, better use the word glue. You have this glue, meaning you have something in, or better said, someone in the family that hold the individuals together, whether it be the parents or a baby. You see, because of that, you realize that the bond will be there, especially when the person genuinely love the child. You're going to realize that, okay, in spite of anything that might happen, I am going to give this for the baby, I am going to do this for the child, and so forth. That is how it is. So once that is happening, you're going to realize that maybe if both of them sit, talk out everything, guess what? Look a bit after, you might hear she come on her like, yes, me and the person talk about it, yes. I will never have the person around me, but me forgive her. Me forgive her and everything, and we are move past it. We settle the problem and so forth. And guess what? You on the outside, who did I cuss the person now when I sit down and I kiss your teeth? I kiss your teeth, I get miserable. And I say, but wait, why? No. That's why I say, you no get involved in a family problem. If the family in the Judas, make them sort out them problem. You may have the family in a Judas. If the Judas in the family, make them sort out them problem. Don't get involved. Don't degrade the other person. Don't call the person any names whatsoever. Because what people don't realize, as much as how you say you love someone, you see, to me, you see, when you love someone and you go as far as start to disrespect that person, loved ones, you're disrespecting the person. As some me look upon life. That's how I look at it. And especially when it's someone who used to be close to the individual. And you come now, yeah, no. Let them deal with it. You don't have to come highlight what the person was going to buy, what the person do for the person. Both of them understand what this one have already done for her, what they do for each other. Them understand. And the weirdest thing at times is you will have family members, they speak against one who is basically providing for them, and they speak against the person. And when the person decide that, guess what? You go diss me, you go cuss me out, you disrespect me, and they stop, give the person whatsoever they were giving. What you think happened? That same person understand the situation. That same person and them will go to, that same person might go and ask for forgiveness. If that person get the forgiveness, they're back again. You have some family members, no matter what you do for them, they will always say, do nothing for them. You can't move them mountain for them. Them are going to tell people, say, do nothing for them. I like man and woman. You have some woman, no matter what the man do for them, them are going to say, oh, he never do nothing for me yet. I was listening to one the other day and I was like, whoa, her husband is a big, well, common law husband is a big YouTuber, and it seemed like they're going through their issue. And she came out and she was speaking. She was saying, oh, the gentleman never pay no bill. When the man start pay it, he never help with the baby, he never do. And I'm like, okay, yes, you're highlighting everything that the person never did. Yeah, you're highlighting what the person never did. Why don't you try to highlight all the goodness that the person did for you? Because you see, when you do that, you have to say, boy, he never helped me with the baby. He never helped me pay the bill at one point, but at least he used to cook for me. He used to help me clean the house. He used to give me money. That make a big difference. Right there, that makes a big difference. So when you're speaking about people, look at both sides. The next thing I would want for people to understand, you see, when you're on social media, as best as possible, try not to bring certain things on social media. The family drama, leave it out. Because you see, at the end of the day, your family and you, when social media done, at them you have. At them you have. And you have to understand that no matter how good the career is on social media, it will not last forever. A certain set. So you see the family situation, try to deal with it out of social media. And I was happy when she didn't speak about what exactly happened, but clearly it seemed like people know now. Me, I wonder if the next person talk. I don't know. Me no know really. Because right now, I'm going to be honest, me realize me really tune out certain things on social media. When I say me tune it out, me mean me tune it out. It's just two persons basically. I'm still watching on their platform. Literally, me tune out everybody else. I just saw it stay. Well, when the other, I mean, those who normally come every day, just two that come every day, I'm still watching. And when Miss Lotian, Lady V come, then I will watch them whenever they do their thing. But otherwise, from that, I tune out everything else. I mean, I really know if the other person come. But the reason why I'm saying all of this is because I want for us to understand that no matter what happen, always expect that even your family is going to betray you. Even them is going to do it. Now, the funny thing is, sometimes you will forgive the person will ask for forgiveness. Now, you see, the funny thing is when if you forgive that person and you let the person in your circle where they can come again and do the same thing. You see, when you invade someone's privacy, right there, that is the biggest problem to me when you invade the person's privacy because certain things you're not supposed to take to stranger. The person earnings, the person no, can no, leave those alone. So all I would hope is that they work out the problem. If they need to forgive each other, they forgive each other and they move on from it. You don't have to invite the person in your circle. Don't do it. Have the person, let the person stay far. If you have to bless the person because of the person who the person have who you're attached to, bless the person because of that. Love the person. If you want to communicate with, do it just the same. But just make sure that you don't put yourself in the position once again to be hurt. That is simple as that. But family drama, when you look at social media, woman carry the man problem online. Oh Lord have mercy. Why me go bring up this one now? Me I watch Auntie Dana this evening. It was a dead live. And this lady was addressing the young lady on YouTube. So you mean if you tell me say over planka shop, it seemed like she met the person. Well, me not even know. Me not even gonna get involved. Get in. But when I was listening to her, and this is what AD don't understand. You see, most time are the things that when she talk about her platform, make we know about some of the things that we are going on the platform, the smaller platforms, because we not follow this person. And you see, when she start talk the other day, I run go over the person platform, go watch the video. And when me I watch the video, I was like, Jesus Christ, girl, what kind of madness this? That was what I was saying. And then today I was watching her and she started speaking again. I was like, what is she talking about? I run, go over there again and look. Oh, her biggest problem, she always bringing them back in her circle. The greatest, that's the reason why I said we're not supposed to get involved. Let them work out them problem because we know that is what is going to happen. She'll go forgive her, and you said especially because of that little one, she's going to forgive her and they're going to be back again. Even if she not run her like oh she used to, she's still going to be there. Even when she come off of social media, she's still going to be there because why? They are related. They are related. So I was watching her this evening and she was speaking about the young lady on YouTube that was on her platform basically crying over her gentleman and the fact that what he did. And she was talking and I say, really? I'm going to run go over there, you know. I'm going to go listen. I say, Lord have mercy. No, people. I'm going to tell you something. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, the Judas lady really surprised me. I swear she was a Christian. Oh, Jesus. Let me get up. You just say something this way, let me get up. You sure she was a Christian? Let me take a sip of my little juice. The greatest. Somehow me feel like if I take up my phone and if I hold it up in my face so you can't see my face. But I won't do that. But on a serious note now, what Christianity have to do with it? You see, Christians, I used to hold them in high regards. Don't get me wrong, you know. Me used to, when you hear me talk more than once, me used to go church. Me grew up in a church. That are one thing for sure. Me grew up in a church. The yard where me used to live a country, when I was in St. Mary, the house used to be here, and up on the hill, you have the church. So you see, because the church was so close, me used to have to go to church. All when my mother and my granny now go to church. Me have to put on my clothes, put on my little bobby socks, and me remember I used to have this cute little red dress, you see, and me go to church. Even the same when them now go. So you see, because of that, me understand Christians. There was this lady, I will never forget the lady. Jesus, peace. The woman that day at church, when you say get in a spirit, speak in tongues, the lady have it lack. When you hear the woman pray, the woman have it lack. When me say she have it lack, me mean the woman have it lack, you know. And it was when she got sick and she was on her bed. Me ear said, them time them did left St. Mary already and I was going to high school. I heard that this lady on her dying bed made some confession. She confessed who for name she put yaso, where she do this so, where she do this, all sort of sitting. Me is the woman confess. We don't know about St. Mary or St. Mary people them galang back in the days with it. Oh, so me hear said the woman used to begin at that, you know, and it was on her bed when she was leaving this world. She made the confession and everything. And she even tells some of the people them where them to go and dig up and find the something with the woman buried. And I get to understand that people actually went and did that and they located. And you see, this lady, hallelujah, she have it pat. Speaking of tongues, she have it pat. Prayer, longest prayer. When she don't pray, sometimes you feel the Holy Ghost, you know. She have it pat. That woman was one of the biggest. When me say biggest, me mean biggest. You have some others there. I used to go to a particular church and you have some of them in it, especially the pastor them. Jesus, peace. So you see, because of that, you see when people are come to me and then tell me say them a Christian, you better you never tell me say you are Christian. May I be honest. I better you not tell me say you are Christian. I better you tell me say you do this and you do that. If you come to me, better you tell me say, oh, I belong to the LGB community. I am this, I am that. But not tell me say you're Christian. Because I say once you start telling me say you're Christian, me gonna start look upon you differently. I summit on. Me nah joke. Me nah joke. And the weirdest thing to me sometimes is when I look, you know, and I said to me I say, but are them people here, you know, them supposed to know God. And when you look at it, at them do some of the coolest certain. When we say coolest something, them do it. Because I remember this particular individual, I was watching her one time, and I think it was some church, something was going on. At some church, something are going on. So what that mean for saying, no, you see them, and this is a me sit down and me think about them sometime. I believe that what they do, they will sit and they will say, oh, God, me no know how you do it. Look how me I serve you. Me I go to church every Sunday. Me nah fornicate. Me nah commit adultery. Me nah do this. And look how you nah make nothing go on in my life. Look how me nah get this. Me can't buy a X6. Me can't buy this. Me can't fix up my house. And me I serve you. Look how that has somebody over there so nah do nothing. Them a fornicate, them a do this and yeah, make them prosper. Why? And you see, because of that, when them sit down and then start ask God, and that to me make the devil take a hold of them, because right there when they sit and they start to let those thoughts take over their mind, him realize say, oh, guess what, I can start to use you to bring down that person. And that is what they don't understand. And that is the reason why I always say it. You see, when you see somebody a prosper, they have the money, they have the material things, leave them alone. Because you see, sometimes when you look at your life, you will realize that you have something that they don't have. They might have the material stuff, but when you check a stock, you realize that you have peace of mind. You realize that you have good health. You realize that you have a beautiful spouse, beautiful children, something that is going on for you where them not have. They just have the material stuff. So when me see them, no, no compare them. But Christians, me look upon them different. Different. I had the encounter, me look upon them different. Anytime people tell me say them are Christian, me look upon them different. I remember some time ago, someone was saying to me that, oh, me have a nice church brother when I want to introduce you to. If you say to the person, say me look like me want done crosses in my life, we are going to want to introduce me to church brother for. Me tell you some more church man. Me tell you some more crosses because the same church man them, them a got there in a church, Them a got there on podium, them a go sing Adventist church make up people. So so they love sing. Them a go dress up neat and Sabbath and go to church and everything. And when then they in a church, them a go sing and everything. And you see Saturday night, them see them a go and come and draw down your skirt and do everything. Then no remember say during the day they were there worshiping God and everything. They in the night, they don't remember say what they're going to do is fornicating. No, don't do it. Don't do it. If you are with God, be with God. Serve Him. If you know say you gotta pay in the river, upon the bank, in the river, no bother with it. No bother wasting time. Because guess what? He already, him already see where you're up to. Him already know. So when you think say, I God, play with yourself. Oh, the church man is the Jesus, I'm not about that. I'm if I tell you, me did marry to one. Well, him did kind of church manish and some. So me know that. And you know the worst that are people too? Pastor Pitney. Jesus, peace. People wanna stay far from Pastor Pitney them. They are the coolest, them terrible. When me say them terrible, me mean them terrible. Them terrible. And when you look on church people, may I come off of that? When you look on church people, and you wonder why they do certain things, because they sit and they look at the persons in the world and they wonder, why is this person enjoying life so much? Why is this person being so successful in everything that they do and they're not worshiping God? That is what they sit and that is what they think sometimes. So you see, because of that, no. Mm-mm. When them sit down and them do them things, they don't realize that is what the devil want. And because of that, him start use them, he start corrupt them heart, corrupt them mind. And that start happen. So you realize now, say them a go on big money, them a go on do this, them a go on do that. Them a go on turn people against the individual. You see, when you look at social media, I remember the other day I was listening to this young man. Me always watching. The funny thing is, no matter how the boy, me I call him boy now. No matter how in galang, me like him, so me always watch him sometime. Anytime he start with the stupidness, anytime he start going out, me just kiss my teeth. Since maybe about, me not really pay him no mind. But what I realized, I remember some time ago I was sitting down and I was thinking to myself, the main reason why all of this cas is going on social media where people are cuss this particular person, is because they are trying so hard to accomplish what this person is achieving, what this person have. They're trying so hard just to get it. And no matter how they try, they realize that they're not even a reach close to where she is. And because of that, they continue to badmine her, they continue to form clique, they continue to do certain things. I remember some time ago someone did something to me, and this person was like, "What? You want me to go cuss him out for you?" And I'm like, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You see, anytime, to me, my weird people, you see, anytime I hear somebody say they want to go cuss out somebody for me, if you go draw me in a mix up, and if you go draw me in a the banga banga, me look upon them differently. Because you see, if you didn't like me in the first place, you wouldn't want me to in a them something there. You wouldn't want me and people in an argument. You wouldn't want the conflict if you didn't like me. So anytime I hear people, I do certain things, I do the baga baga because them say they like and respect. Me say, because you have to understand, say, when you come and you say you like this person and so forth, you don't want anything or anyone to tarnish that person's name. You want to protect it at every single chance that you get. You're not going to want a person, nobody at all, to come and speak bad about the person. So because of that, you're not going to want to do certain things. But you see, anytime you see someone know who say they want to do this for you, they want to cuss out somebody for you, they want to beg somebody know certain things, look at that person differently. Because what is going to happen is that that person, when you and them fall out, that person is going to look at you and that person is going to remind you that, member say, me did do this for you, me did cost that a somebody for you, me did do this. That is all it is. But understand that they're not doing it because they genuinely like you. They're doing it because of what they can achieve from doing that. And that is what is happening. Look at what happened recently. This person got their award, and because they get the title, you realize that they're trying to come now, with the cascade surrounding it and everything. Why? Because they wouldn't mind if they could get an award. They wouldn't mind if they could get certain things. But we have to understand, you see, if God ordained certain things for us, no matter what we do, we are going to get it. So you see, if it's by the will of God for you to get that award, if you forget a title, if you forget a house, if you forget a car, a X6, if you forget a husband, believe it or not, He's going to open the doors for you so you can get it. You see, sometimes He blesses people differently. He might have blessed you now, and on my time, He bless me with life. He bless me with good health. He's blessing you financially and so forth. Maybe someday my time will come. When you look at it, some of the richest set of individuals, when you look, they're unhappy. Them in a family drama. Them family a fight against them. The family, they on phone a chat with people and make them know them business. I listen to conversation. That is what is happening. Why? Because of the blessing where them get. People start bad mind them over it and so forth. As so things said. So you just have to be very careful how you deal with certain things. But don't get involved with family situation. Let them settle their issues. The only thing we can do for them, we can provide them with advice, we can tell them what to do. That does not mean that they're going to listen. And going back to the young lady on YouTube that was crying over her guy, after AD was speaking about it today, and I went over there, she was saying that, oh, at 3 years she wait, and nobody can tell her if she stop do this and so forth. And oh, if somebody else I go find another man, give her. And I'm like, oh my God. Because as females, that is what we're doing wrong. Because we think so we can't go find no other man. We feel so nothing nobody else know what they feel. We sit down and we take certain things. No, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Because you see, when you find that person who's supposed to be for you, guess what? The person not even gonna want you to have a headache. The person not even gonna want your fingernail for at you. Your fingernail can't at you. The person not even gonna want that because of how they love you. So you see, when you find someone who disrespect you to certain things, just understand that that person really and truly don't love you. So it no make sense you now sit down and say you nah do this, you nah left. If somebody else I go find another man for you. You have to understand that you have to love yourself first. You have to be able to heal from situation before you can even go find another man. Heal from this relationship drama and then you move on. But everybody, we deal with our problems differently. And as I said before, people can just provide advice to individuals. That does not mean that they're going to listen. They will hear, but no, they're not going to follow. They're not going to follow. They're not going to do what you want to do. That is just what you have to understand. But you see this Judas situation, I hope that every single soul on social media pay close attention to it and they learn from it, because you have a lot of individuals on social media, they feel like certain things can't reach them. No, it can't reach anyone away. Me can live in another house here with my mother, my brother, so, and one of them decides that they're going to do certain things. That's just how it is. You just have to make sure that whenever anything's supposed to happen to you, you're prepared for it. You expect it. When it click, you nobody be too surprised about it. Me hear where somebody was saying, wonder if the person are gonna lose them job. The person will lose their job for. And this is the worst thing. This is something that I can never understand. Why? You see, in life, because someone get a job for someone, that does not mean that whosoever the person is working for, supposed to business about what is happening in those two individuals' personal life. What the employer should focus on is if the person is good for their organization, if the person is providing excellent service, good customer service, the person have the skills needed, that is what they're supposed to focus on. Don't focus on the other two relationship issue as much as if because of the person make you give the person the job. Don't focus on that. Focus on how the person is benefiting your business. Is the person helping your business to grow in any shape or form? Is the person providing good customer service? That is what you're supposed to look at. But me no want nobody to have certain things over people head. If you say, because of me you do this, because no. Mm-mm. Even if we in a social media might think that is the reason why, nobody say it. Nobody say it. But people, I'm gonna take it from me. Maybe 3 months down the line, guess what is going to happen? Or 4 or any amount of time, you're going to hear these two. Maybe I go see the baby, maybe I go hear them on the live talking something, but they will be back again. Because if she forgives Simone, sorry, and all the others that have wronged her, she's going to forgive this one. Exactly. That is what I said. My my boss father is a minister and she is the most like other mercy. Then dangerous man. Dangerous. When me say them dangerous, we are talking about the pastor pitney them. Dangerous. She should not lose her job. She have a family to take care of and she have to take care of herself. If she lose a job, she just have to continue beg. She just have to ask people for help. I saw it going on. But people, you see sometimes, you see if one person give you one sweetie, tell the person thanks for it. You see if the person give you one kerchief, tell the person thanks. Because at the end of the day, you and the person never work. Whatever they have, you never sit down with the person and work to make sure that the person have the money. So anything the person want to give you out of their hard earnings, make sure you tell them thanks. They never have to give you in the first place. If you have someone in your family who is rich, nobody focus on that. Focus on your life. If the person not give you nothing, make sure that you are able to provide for yourself, provide for your kids, make sure that you can do that. I remember some time ago, I have a brother, he's in St. Mary, and Majority of our family, they are overseas, including big brothers, big sisters, and so forth. And he was talking and he was saying something, and I was like, mm-mm, because my brother overseas said something to me, and the one out here was saying something to me, and I know exactly what was going on. And I say, so when say, and the exact same thing with the brother overseas tell me at the same thing him tell him. And I say, yeah, true. Because you see, what happened, is that at times we here in Jamaica, we sit, and because we know our sisters are overseas, father overseas, mother overseas, brother, cousin, you expect that because they're overseas, when you say you want a new pair of shoes for Christmas or a new pair of suit for Christmas, and you take up the phone and you call them, they're supposed to give it to you. They're supposed to answer, they're supposed to send it. And so it go. You see, one thing I get to understand, I remember I went overseas one year and I spent 8 weeks, 2 months overseas. And this opened my eyes to a lot of things that happen over there, especially how they live. Because I realize that you have these people, they are working two, three, four jobs. You have them and you hear them talk about credit. They have credit card bill here, so they have this a credit card, that a credit card. Sometimes when you listen, you wonder, so how much money did you get for your pay? All of your pay are going to credit card bills. All of them something there. And I remember I was sitting and I was listening to a conversation that my dad was having and my sister. And while I was listening, I was like, me no want to live overseas. Because they were there and they were talking about the money, them a talk, what them a go do for the money and everything. I mean, I hear them, I say, oh no, this can't go do it, take it off. This can't, and I'm like, me no want to live their life here. Because you see, to me, you see, if me I go work two jobs, every god thing when me want me supposed to get. I saw me look on it. If me I go work during the day from 9 to a certain time or from 6 to a certain time, and then when me left that a job at 2, me gone on one next job again. Gone kill out myself, me not have no social life, nothing. Me better get everything when me want to get. I saw me look on it. Because I have to sit and I have to say, was the sacrifice worth it? Working hard and at the end of the day, you know, have nothing. It worth it? I saw me look on things. So when I was there, and I was listening to them and they were talking about all of these bills, 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 and I was thinking back in Jamaica, and I was saying to myself, well, can pay my light bill, even if 1 month me not have no water, me get my water bill, me not have to pay it. No, you don't have to pay a water bill, You can't hold water commissioner for 2 months straight, 3 months straight, and not cut off your water. And then something me I think about. Me I think say, boy, if me not have the money for go supermarket, me can make a call at St. Mary and then can send some banana, some plantain, some cocoa, some dasheen, some Irish, and then something they can give me and me good. Me have food. I saw me did I think about it. And me didn't me I think. And I remember I went to a store and I bought something, a few items. And when I was buying a dress, someone looked at me and she was like, why you buy that dress? Look at the price. That is expensive. And I was like, but this not expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. You really have to spend that amount on it. Me I look at me and say, but wait. You mean if you tell me say if you spend $1,500 per one dress. And I'm like, oh my God. And them something they me think about. Them something they me think about. Because me I say, if me there Jamaica I live, and me can't do that. And you mean to tell me say, if you there overseas, you work 2, 3, 4 job, 2, 3 job, and you can't do that. Well, it makes sense. I saw me look on things, and that is what family members here in Jamaica don't understand. You see, anytime they go over there and then witness these things, all the people they must struggle for pay them bills, then can't buy certain things for wear and enjoy life. I saw me look on it. I saw me look on it. It no make no sense. But anytime they go over there and they see how hard people have to work to make ends meet, then they won't sit, they won't wait on the barrel, they won't sit and depend on people. But What I realize, you see, if 1 year, every Christmas, you used to send barrel come to Jamaica for your family members, and one Christmas, you decide that you're not going to send it, what do you think is going to happen? Them same one I go talk and them I go say, oh, you're ungrateful, oh, you're this. Oh, she mean. Look when she used to there Jamaica, what me do for her. And imagine, she not send no barrel come to Jamaica now. And a Christmas, big, big Christmas, she not even send $100. They don't look and say, no. Every single year, you send the money. Every single year, you send the barrel because you have some family overseas. They are sending the barrels. And guess what? I didn't see them when I send the money for clear it. That is how it, that's how they do it. And you have us here in Jamaica, when they don't do it, you hear them cuss out. Because me I tell you, me hear my brother I talk about some clothes. And he not send any clothes. And if Mago listen to me, Lord have mercy. He knows I love chat. He not send any clothes and he not do this and I'm like, yeah, come by that man bought clothes, sir. The man overseas with him 4 pitney and his wife. His wife now work right now. I'm alone. And yeah, call the man and not bother the man bought clothes. The man can't send the clothes and you're yeah galang. I saw me look on it, He could have sent the clothes them because I want the clothes them for we go one party. A holiday I come up. Me just want to look. I was like, what the heck? You hear what the man say? He want the clothes them, for wear, go one party. And my family, me I thought me can chat on my own. For wear, go one party. And him just said, I'm like, what? Me say, wonder if he really hear him just say like a while. Wonder if him really hear. I was like, Me say, no. Me say, you don't know what the man I got through. You don't know. Him not go through nothing. Him have a business and him a make money. Me I say, no. Mm-mm. Because until us here in Jamaica can understand how the people over, we never appreciate what they do. We never appreciate how people have to work hard for their money. You see, sometimes when I see that woman they pan live sit down for all 2 hours, boy, I don't know how them do it. Me can't do it. Then do like 2, 3, 4, 5. Me say, can't do it. So you see, because of them something that you're not going to do it. So you see, because of that, when you hear them and make them big money, you better not envy them because if you want the big money too, you better come, you better sit down for 1, 2 hour, how much. If you want to have this a subscriber and you want to make this amount of money, you better come, sit down, chat where you want chat to make sure so people listen to you so you can make it. But you have some out there that don't want to do all of that because they're going to tell you they don't have the time, they don't want to do any good deeds because them really and truly they are not kind-hearted, they don't have any compassion for anybody, and because of that, when the people then do go and then do them thing, them are the first one have something negative to say. But don't sit and watch what someone else have. Make sure say you work for your own. So if you have your family and them achieve this and that, make sure say you try to achieve it too. No matter what, take phone and call people and yeah, people sit down and chat. Oh, she and yes, she plan to buy a car and she don't need to buy. No, you don't need to be saying all of that. You don't need to be going to that extent. Leave it alone. It is not your business. If you want it, you work for it just the same. As so me look at it. You see, anything that you work hard for, you're going to achieve it. So you see, if you realize that all your years you're working from 17, you better believe it that by the time you reach 30, you're going to be in a managerial position because you're going to master your fields that you're in. You're going to master that profession so much. So maybe, and once you have the qualification, by the time you reach maybe not even 30, maybe all 25, you reach the level. So it's the same thing when it comes on to social media. If you want to be big on social, you do it. If you want to have the donors, make sure say you do something where you can have donors and so forth. Make sure say you do something where people can appreciate, forgive you the blessings and so forth. But don't sit and watch what another person have and then you try to turn people against them. You try to bring story. It don't make no sense. The next thing that I realize that family members always do to each other, And I always wonder, I always wonder why them do it. I think me do it too. I think me do it too. We love chat with one another. Of course me do it too. Me do it too. When me and my mother sit down for and ready for chat by my brother or my uncle. And when me and my mother ready, be sure no say she don't and chat with my brother too. We all do it. So me not even gonna say nothing about that. But what I realize is that we love to chat with one another. But you see anything you got chat with somebody about your family member, make sure so when they come in front of you, you can tell them the same thing. Make sure so at the end of the day, anything you talk behind them back, you can chat it in front of them face. Because once you realize that you're going to sit, you're going to gossip with someone over your family member, and then when time you see them, you can't go say nothing to them because your conscience will bite you. That no good. Low it alone. Remember one day, me and my mother sit down we have one conversation. I say, all right. When he come, me go ask him. Me never remember if ask him, and the next day, we go ask my brother, my brother. So what make your mummy ask me the same? Me a try talk like him kind of voice, coarse body What make it one ask me the same thing? We don't love sit down and chat me. So we never did that chat you. We just did that talk, so we just want to know. And you see when time we say that, we see my mother come out of our car, and the two we just gang up. We just gang him up and start asking me, so me can't bother we do no do. Me can't bother we know, and the man just gone about in business left way. And we not answer. We not get the answer because he gone. I saw it figure. When you sit down and you chat them, when they come before you, make sure you say you can go and talk about them again. And the same thing if you're in a relationship and you chat your spouse behind them back, when they come before you, make sure you say you can't tell them. So if you and somebody sit down and chat and you tell them it's somebody how them food stink, how they hear dirty, how them this, make sure so when they're in front of you, you can't tell them the same thing too. Hi, Kirk. Oh, Kirk, it's been a while. I haven't seen you over here. How you doing? Long time. I will ask Mr. Kirk on my live. Guys, this is my regular guy on the live. He's one of my regular. Oh, when last me see you, Kirk? A good while now, me not see you, Good while, me not see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Right. So just make sure, because whole heap of time, them sit down, you chat the family member. When you see them, your conscience will ride you. Especially when it's someone who has been good to you, your conscience will ride you. You can't, no. Make sure you say anything you say in front of them, you can say it. No, anything you say behind them, you can't say it in front of them. Simple put it like that. Make sure you say, I know nothing where gonna cause you. If you feel depressed, your conscience are gonna bite you. And say the funny thing, I see some staying at the workplace, The other day someone asked me a question and I said, me not do it. And they were looking at me and I said, no, I'm not going to do it. And the person said, no, but I want it. I said, well, I'm sorry, but I am not doing it. And the person said, but they said, well, listen, if you want it, you better go such, go get it. And so I said to the person, and the person was like looking at me. And I said, yeah, I said, just the other day I was saying the same thing to such and such, say, yeah, come ask me. And the person, so you did read it? I said, yes, you can go ask her. I saw it a figure. Make sure say anything you talk behind people, in front of them, you can see it. You see, anytime you realize that you're going to sit, you're going to chat somebody, you're going to try to bring them down, you're going to try to tear them down. Anytime you realize that you're going to reach that level, check yourself. Check yourself. Because you're heading into a direction right there, the gossiper, the rumor, the character bring come people them, and they say yeah end up. And that is not a good place for anyone to be. So anytime you realize that you start to sit down and chat people, talk about who I take who for man, who I do this and that, check yourself. Just make sure say anything you say to people are the truth. So if it go back round and it come again, you can stand by it. You don't feel ashamed. You have a whole heap of people, when you look at it, certain things that they did in their lifestyle, Oh, Kirk said he's doing very good. He's okay. That's good to know, Kirk. Right. When certain things that they do in their life, their lifestyle, they're afraid, are ashamed. Let me simply put it like that. They're afraid for people to know, then feel ashamed of it. No, don't. So if you know that in your past you were selling on back road, be proud of it because guess what? Today, you know they run a back road as sell. I saw me look on things. If you know that in your past you used to be in a coffee walker pick coffee, be proud of it now because you're not in the coffee walk again a pick coffee. If you know that in your past you used to go to school and you used to sell, to make sure say you get lunch money, be proud of it because guess what? You now can send somebody to school and them not have to go sell nothing. Then can go to school and then can do what they have to do. When you see your family and they're achieving, be happy for them. I mean the fake happy, be genuinely happy for them. Celebrate with them. And when you celebrate with them, you celebrate. I remember some time ago, I think it was a Nigerian, I don't remember which other country the girl was from. And it was a pageant. And the other girl won, and the next girl had jumped. It was like she was the one that was being crowned. Seriously, the way she was happy for the girl, that's how we should be happy for each other. So you see, when you realize your sister finally complete that degree, be happy for her. No matter look and say you don't have no degree. If you want a degree, you go work for the degree. If you realize your sister finally get the Canadian paper where she can go try, be happy. No matter sit down and say this and that. You see, when you look on it sometime, you see some of the things that when you see happen where you hear people are travel and their family members set them up and make them carry this and that. Because of bad mind. And that's why it happened. Because of bad mind. Because of bad mind. So uno don't make them things there happen to uno. Don't. Don't expect me here. Remember the greatest said the lady was a Christian. Don't expect anything different from Christians. Just know that Christians are humans also. They have a weakness. They are going to fall just like we in the world. So they might go see one man out there and the man look good. They might go want piece of the man. They might go see one woman out there and the woman have the Coca-Cola bottle shape. They might go want piece same way. Some of them might not act on it, They might not act on it, but the thought run through their mind just the same. We just have to understand that. We just know, as far as we see it, just don't put people I anyway, just don't hold them on any eye cheer or anything like that. Because you see, when they drop off, nobody say, but them are Christian. No do that. So you see Kirk here in my comment section now, I don't know nothing about Kirk. But Kirk are regular like the greatest and Sandy. So me always a pick pan him. You see, just because me see him right here so now, and in face kind of look innocent. Nobody thinks that me I got things saying innocent. Maybe you're not innocent. He might be Christian. Me not gonna say, oh, because I'm a Christian or because I'm a this, him not gonna do it. No. He's human. He's a human. So just like everybody else, him not gonna have the weakness. Same way. So the same thing with the pastors, the same thing with the Christians. They make the devil use them just like how we make the devil use we. Are the same thing them do. So we just have to understand the act was committed. Well, that's a true. That's what I get to understand. I don't remember who did say that to me one time. Said the act was committed just by thinking. And I was like, may I do it? So then I say, you just, Ivan, thank you so much for that comment. But me just like come off of the live, Ivan. But tell me something now. I remember some time ago, me and somebody that talk, and the person say the act was committed already because I was thinking about it. So tell me something now. If the act is committed just by thinking about it, no might as well you just do the action and done. Kind of already seen if I saw it go. So imagine now, if you know, like a female, something cross your mind for God do it. and you think about it, and you're going to say the act was already committed because it crossed your mind, because you think about it. You might as well just go do it and done. That was the same thing when I said to the person, I might as well just do it and done. I already think about it. So me not understand that one day, but how them say. My granny used to tell me that too. And my mother used to tell me. But might as well just do it and done. That's what me look on it. If me just like sit down and think about it. But then again, that even make no sense. So you know bother pay me no mind with that one day. But on a serious note though, the act was committed just by thinking. Them say you sin already, but to me, sin, can you not do it? You not do it. Mm. Yeah, sorry. I was drinking. Yeah, me know I saw them say, but me not understand it, Ivan. Me not understand it. That me a talk about. That me a talk about. Me not understand it. Me not understand it. Because me I tell you, maybe you not hear me talk about it already, the reason why me stop go church. Me remember me used to go church, every Sabbath. Me used to there at church. Every Sabbath me used to there at church. I was a nice little Christian girl back then. I have the Christian look and me act like a Christian. So most time people see me on the street, people think me a Christian. Yes, I have Christian belief, I just don't go to church. So I remember one Sabbath I was at church and this elder, this man a pray, and the man a need out me hand miggle, me say the man a need out me hand miggle. The man a need out me hand miggle. And I was like, the man a pray, me I open wide and me I look at him. And in our church, people may a cuss some Jamaican bad word in my mind, May I be honest. When me say me a cussy man, me a cussy man. And me say, what that for? A man in a church a prayer have the nerve to ask me if me don't know what you mean. Me say no. Alright, me tell you. And this was a elder, and a this man, a married man, and a this man I say. And I remember one next time we wear one skirt. Slim, built. So because of that, anytime I wear outfit, they tend to be on the shorter side. I'm being honest. They tend to be a little bit short. I don't like wear stuff with them too much down below my knee. So they now normally above the knee and sometimes way above the knee. I'm being honest. So this man now after church I can tell me, oh, my legs them look nice and everything. I'm like, what the heck? I mean a man in a church, Oh, we sin by words, thoughts, and deeds. Boy, you see the thought? A whole heap of time me sin. Nah, tell a lie. A whole heap of time me sin. Just by the thought alone. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This man was there and he was telling me this and I telling me that, Man, look, I'm going to say it to my mother. And my mother said, you have to run him all crosses. And she started taking man and she started cussing. The gentleman wasn't near. I was just telling her what he did and what he said to me. And she had tell me, oh, if you run him at home, this and how him that and everything. And I remember another lady was saying, oh, brother such and such, he's such a wonderful Bible scholar. I was like, okay then. And she said, anything you want to understand in the Bible, just go to him and he will explain it to you. You know that we're going to do Bible study? Yes. And she did it and she had talking and me there, me and look upon her. And I said, the same man, the same man. She had talking, oh, the man, I got to do this, One next time, if I go up, they ask me to read a scripture, I'm going to read it. As I say, I pay a short skirt. I'm going to love them nails then. Toenails, not finger. And when we go to church, the man can tell me, say, one, I have nail polish on my toe, and two, my skirt too short, so I can't go up there. Figure read the scripture. I just look at him and I just say, okay, because I was saying to myself, but wait, so now you see him one did want to go up under my skirt. That was what I was thinking. So how now? You are going to tell me, say the skirt too short for go up there. And I use same one did want to go up underneath it. So you see when it comes to Christians, me look upon them differently. When me say me look upon them differently, me look upon them differently. I remember someone was telling me that, oh, woman of God, Every time you see this man I can call me woman of God, woman of God. I say, why you keep on call? Yes, because you're a woman of God. Look how you look nice. You're such a. I'm like, you're not Christian. So I'm telling the person, say, I'm not Christian. The person shock. The person says, seriously, you're not. I say, no, I'm not a Christian. Me just read my Bible and pray. Me not go church. The person couldn't believe it because the person I said all along they see me, then think me a woman of God, then think say me a Christian and oh me this because of the way I look, the way I talk, and how me always I treat him good. I was like, okay then, because this is someone he's not so well off. So from time to time, if me have a me see me bless. Me say no, and the person was shocked because the person was saying that based on how I look like a Christian, I act like a Christian and everything. I'm like, okay. Because me just are telling you, looks can be deceiving. I know everybody where you say look like Christian or Christian. You see some of them will look like Christian, them are the worst set, especially seriously. Some of us will look like it, and we are not it. We are not it. And some of them they have the look, and when you check a stock, them are hit and them have the most corrupt spirit about them. They make the devil use them so till sometimes the way the devil use them. So you see them and you say, but oh that person here looks so. Remember how the person is so pretty. And all of a sudden you remember how the person used to be beautiful and some are so. And then all of a sudden you realize that the person start look like the devil oneself. Because of how they make the devil use them. So when it comes on to Christianity, we look on that different. We look on people different when it comes on to Christianity. Me not expect any better treatment from a Christian than what I will get from the person out there in the world. Because this is sometimes the person out there in the world will treat you better than how the Christian person treat you. Sometimes you have people that go through the problems, the same Christian person will look at them, ready to judge them, if he said this, cast them aside and so forth. You see the man out there in the world, understand that okay, yes, you had a weakness, you fall just like anybody else, but guess what? You can always get back up. I saw them will look on it. But you have some of them in the church, they believe that because they're Christians, they're better than people. Because they're Christians, when they hear that a teenager get pregnant, it is like one of the biggest sin. And they don't realize that lying is sin, committing fornication is sin, thieving, sin, all of that. They don't understand say all of that is sin. Sometimes when you realize it's just the fornication, the adultery, that are the only thing them are focused on. To them that is like the biggest sin, not realizing sometimes that the same thing that they're doing, they're committing a sin. Because maybe you check a stop because they want the little extra time, then we tell them boss, say me bossy, me go ask to leave work early, me have an appointment. And when you check a stock, they have no appointment. They leave work early, then come at their yard for clean, that is the appointment. They don't look on that like a lie. They don't look on that and say I sin them sin right there. But yet still the young girl who just happened to make a mistake along the way and get pregnant, they want to cast that person aside. That's why I didn't take their prayers. All those they chat, they should bite off their tongue. The first one used to catch spirit way before they said, Lord of mercy, pray. Lord of mercy. Yes, that are the same thing with me I said too. Same thing. When you listen to them, the la 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 la. Me don't know how them do it. I don't know. I don't know. But just be careful. Don't expect anything different from the Christian, from the man out there in the world. You see, just like how you expect the man out there in the world will hold you and thief you, just expect it from, oh Jesus, peace. Why me go start that 1 year now? Sorry. People, me know this man. This man is a big Christian. And this man, have mercy, Lord. Me have to wonder, if you not realize what am I doing, Me have to wonder if this person don't realize what they're doing. Because it's like when them fi do something for somebody, and if the person say fi do it, guess what them do? Then we come, then do the measurement, then give you one big bill. When time you go compare the bill with one next workman, the workman will say, what? But you know charge so much? And at the Christian, I give you the bill, And him know say the work only value a certain amount. And then when he give you the bill, he give you it for one high something. And me I show you how it bad. I remember when I was building my house, I asked this gentleman to come and to measure for the grill. The gentleman came and he did the measurement. We were living in here already, and I just wanted to grill the veranda because it wasn't grilled. And I asked him to come and to measure. The man give me a bill like 300 and something thousand to make the grills. And this is a gentleman who is in church, deacon in church, okay? And the man come and do the measurement and everything. When the man give me the bill, I was like, so it's yes, material here and this. I mean, I forgot use this as steel and that. And I was like, you can't do nothing. The man said, boy, the best thing me can take off a 10 for you. The 10 when take off not really make much difference, And I was like, okay. So I say, all right, I will give him the work. I got a plan to give him, And one mind said, don't. I'm gonna give him, I go get somebody else. People, the man that came and he did the measurement, he check it out and everything, 220,000. 220,000, and one was charging maybe about 340 or something like there. That are the Christian man, I charge me the 300 and nothing, 300 and something, and the next man come, 220,000 me pay the man. And he came and he did it and it looked good, just the same. He used the same steel when the man did say I'm going to use and everything. When me asked him, when the man gave me the price to show how me mad, I said to him, I said, you sure? Said that part, he said, yeah. I said, so how the labor cost? He said, no man, my labor in that. And I said, so you sure? So you're not under charges? The man said, no, sweetheart, when me get me. I said, oh, all right then. Because I was shocked. But couldn't believe the big difference in the cost. If you see where the church brother tell me compared with the other man tell me. And you see the other man called like a one barman, where him tell me. So I was thinking to myself, I was saying, look at that. Him not realize say that to me, a thief people. That is stealing, Because it's not value that, and yet still you pad the people them bill because you want a little extra. What you call that? Stealing. So when me sit and me look on it, me I say, and there is another Christian again. If could just read my comment, she would know the good, the bad, and the pretty ugly them. She don't listen to nobody, Miss Roach. Nobody she not listen to. Not even them we run her, we tell her sometime. She not listen to. Remember one day, she had her live and she was talking. And she said something. I said, Jesus, please, woman, shut up. I said, woman, shut up. Woman, shut up. And she not here. She not hear me come and me say, Anna, everything I got happen in your life, you need to come and you need to speak it on your platform. Sometimes because you come and you speak it prematurely, that's the reason why you don't see it come to pass. Because you come and you talk about it. You see, sometimes when you get the good news, you say you're going to get this a contract, you're going to get this a deal, and you make everything work out, you don't come and you not talk about it, you know, make the bad mind people them have anything to say about it, you're surprised to see it work out. And I remember she came and she was talking about it. I'm like, no, not talk about it. Make it just happen. But you have to understand with people, sometimes you have individuals, they will get a good news, and because of how happy they are, they want to share the good news with everybody, not understanding that you're sharing the good news with those who will rejoice with you, and you're sharing the good news with those who will use it against you just the same. You're sharing the good news with people who might go take up them black candle and go have 7 days revival for you. We got to do this for you just the same. They don't realize that. And it is the same thing for us. You see, sometimes when you see certain things are going in your life, no make people know about it. So you see, sometimes you're in a good job, you enjoy your job so much, everything are going for you. No make nobody know. Because sometimes those same set of individuals, they might want to go and tell you about certain things about you. You're in a good relationship, you're and the man happy. Nobody brother, nobody go, I saw me look at it because you don't know people will try to destroy your relationship because to them you're too happy. To them everything are going good for you and them don't want to see that. And that is what we don't understand. We don't realize that and not everything we share with people. You see, sometimes you love chat so much, when certain things happen, you go tell Tom. Tom are you run go and tell Tom. And you say anytime anything are happening in a Tom life, you're the last man if you know. Tom not tell you nothing. I have a family member. Him and another one, they're very close. They grew up together. They're just maybe about a year apart in age. One talkative, the other one, everything in do in secret. You see the talkative one, in tell the next one every god thing in telling everything in talk. In we tell sometimes we have to say you chat too much. Tap talk your business. So what happened? We said tap talk your business. The other day, the next one migrated because his wife is overseas and he migrated. And people, when the man reach overseas, the next one know about it. And you see, when me hear me laugh, me say, you frigga you. Pardon my language. And that me say, yes, man, because everything you run go talk, you go tell this person. And look at it. You and this person is so close. And it's when this person reach overseas, they're going to take up the phone and call you to let you know that they are not at the house. The filing come through them overseas. Two women came to her, and before they walked towards her, I commented, no, no, send them back. She embraced them, and under the quiet, they were crucifying her. Now it's revealed that, okay, that always happen. That always happen. She remind me of Portia. She remind me of Portia sometime. Always a hug people, always a run go greet people, and things say everybody love her. Not realizing sometimes that she a hug and a Judas she a hug. Remember, Judas did kiss Jesus for sure how far it reached. And that's how it reached. So you see, because of that, always be careful. Look out. Back to what I was saying. So when he migrated now and he called him, he called and he was like, can you believe such and such left and gone? And not even tell me saying we were like, yep, yep, yep. Because you see, when me look on them, you say, yep, you have to understand and not everything you need to talk. Because sometimes you tell people, and you think that the person are gonna do the same thing with you, everything are going on in their life, them are gonna tell, no, they're not gonna do it. Sometimes them don't do it because I'm gonna say, yeah, go chat my business to the other person. Maybe that's the reason why. Or maybe they're going to do it and I'm gonna say, no, me no want to tell you because they know that them are try to no want nothing to happen in your life. So they might think that you're going to do the same to them. So maybe that's the reason why they don't want to share. I don't know. So it can be one or two. Them afraid you go chat them business or because they don't want to see you prosper. So they might think that you're going to be envious about them also. But we don't know. But people, please just understand not everyone who come around you is with you. Not everyone who say that their family will celebrate with you, will rejoice with you. You just have to understand that. So you see, anytime you're going through your moment, be careful. Be very careful. Anytime anything happen, just expect the unexpected. So you see, when certain things lick you, you can't say, me can't believe, no. Always expect the unexpected. You see, if right now me the right here, so and when me look, me see one message come and maybe Mr. Sarah said the relationship done. But so I say, okay, then all right, I wish you all the best. Expect the unexpected. If my mother texts me and say, you know what, me I go take out the whole of the money out of the account, where you tell me which part it there, and me I go, or she take out the whole, expect the unexpected. I saw me look on things. So anytime it happen, just make sure that you're in the right frame of mind to recover from it. Make sure that you don't reveal too much to people, because sometimes when you reveal too much, that is where the problems start, because you're going to start to tell people how much you're earning, you're going to start to tell people what is happening here and so forth, and then they are going to sit and they're going to start bad mind you. So don't reveal too much of your life to people. So if you realize the earnings gone up, them not have to know say the earnings gone up. If you realize the relationship are going good, yes, the relationship are going good and everything, but you don't need to brag and boast upon them. That's how it's said. Because sometimes the same person who you think will be happy for you, you're going to tell them all of that, because you think they're going to be happy for you, they're going to celebrate with you. And next thing, can go and light for you, this gone do for you, then go and talk to people and so forth. I'm just speaking about what I see people on social media doing. Because sometimes when you check it out, the same set of people who say they're going to revival, they and the person used to be friends. The same set of person who talk to the person on the phone used to be friends, family. That's how it happened. So just be careful, people, what you let people know about you, what you reveal. Expect the unexpected. Just because you're on someone related does not mean they're not gonna be loyal to you. And when you see family going through, when you see family going through their situation, just sit back and watch. Because at the end of the day, blood thicker than water. So guys, thank you so much for joining. You can know, and me not have no work, me need to come on every Friday night, because only Friday night me sit down so long. If it was a work night, well, if I had work tomorrow, I would be off already, and I'm sitting here 1 hour and 31, almost 32. Wow. So thank you so much for joining, people. I hope you all will have a wonderful weekend. I hope I would have one live back. Want go back in time. Want go back to the weekend when I have last week. But I'll have to do, I just do it again. But anyway, enjoy your night. I hope that you will have fun. Make sure that you appreciate the people them where you have in your life. So if you have your missus, tell her how much you love her. If you have your mister, let them know. If you have your child, kiss them and let them know how you appreciate them and how you love them. Okay? So have a good night, folks, and all the best.